We're taking the kids out to see the Great Barrier Reef today. We're heading on a half-day cruise out to Green Island, and I think it's about a 45-minute boat trip. We've gone with a mob called Big Cat Green Island Tours, and so pretty powerful little boats getting us out there quick, which is nice. At the front of the boat now, and that's Green Island that you can see in the on the horizon there. That's where we're headed. Apologies for the wind noise. It's pretty windy out here today on the way out, but once we get out there, I'm hoping I'll be able to get myself a coffee first, because I think there's a few shops on the island, and then we're going to board a glass bottom boat and check out the reef and some of the marine life that surrounds it, so stick around.
For those of you out class 1 boats and semi-submarine tours treatment today, those tours will part from.
So we just got off the boat and walked down the long wharf and just entering the island now, and we just found out before we got off the boat that the staff that open up all the shops out here are not here yet because their boat broke down, so they're going to come out a bit later. So I've got about an hour and a half, something like that, before we have to get on the glass bottom boat. So might just have a quick look around, and then hopefully by the time I finish doing that, hopefully the staff are here and I can get myself a nectar. So let's see what we can see along the way. There is a resort on the island as well, so I assume there's probably a couple of staff around because they'd have to be here to look after those guests. So maybe I'll bump into them eventually. We'll see. This is the first beach I walked out onto, and I did end up getting myself a coffee, which I'll show you in a minute. There ended up being some staff, obviously part of the resort. Here's my nectar. I'm going to take a photo with that later. And yeah, there's all these people rushed out of the boat, got their snorkels and flippers and everything, and just jumped in the water. And they're pretty game. I'm too frightened to go out there with all the stingers and that, but they seem to be having a good time out there. Lovely white sand, and the beach pretty much goes around the whole island, which is really nice. Trying to get up close to this rail bird. Walk in front of me, guy. Just heading down the wharf now, getting ready for our glass bottom boat tour. And we've been told that there's a few things to see in the water along here, like turtles and stuff. So we'll look out for them. This beautiful clear water over here. There's a few people snorkeling out there as well. It's insane how many fish are out here. on the reef out here. Obviously, the fish get encouraged to come out here by the when the boat comes out, because they do receive a little bit of feed off the back of the boat. But it's nice to see the coral again and the fish that's around it. I haven't been out onto the Barrier Reef since I was a little child, many moons ago. So it's good to see that it's still here, even though if there's been some bleaching here and there. It's good to see it's still alive. Look at the size of some of these fish. They're absolutely massive. I like the little blue ones. If you can see them when they come past, I think they call them blue fusiliers or something like that. They're absolutely beautiful, all of them.
So they will eat a lot of the smaller fish that survive by eating that zooxanthellae algae that lives on the coral, and as that works its way through the food chain, it builds up to the point that these guys, having eaten a lot of it over a long lifespan.
Look at the fish sprinting out to get the pellets. They go nuts for it. This is really funny. Just the water's just teeming with fish, and the water's so clear and beautiful. Some big trevally fish that have been swimming under the boat, but they're really hard to capture on the camera because they're so fast. But hopefully, as I'm filming, it's coming up.
Wow. Turtle.
Yeah, he's going back down.
What's going on there? There's two. I want it.
I found another lookout to go to. This is called the Henry Ross Lookout in overlooking Cairns. You can actually see the airport in the background there, just a bit in front of that mountain in the distance. And this is just on the way back after the Barrier Reef cruise and the and lunch. We had lunch down at the marina. And yeah, pretty nice view up here too. Thanks for watching. See you in the next vid.